In this example, we will create a token-based authentication. We will store the token at session cookie which has 15 minutes valid period. We will have /login endpoint and /time endpoint as secured endpoint. A session cookie, also known as transient cookie or non-persistent cookie, is a cookie that exists only in temporary memory while the user navigates the website. Web browsers usually delete session cookies when the user closes the browser. It is also possible to set maximum age for session cookie, so even if the user does not close the browser, the cookie will be invalidated when time expires. To manage the token flow, we will need several classes and shared variable. For easier naming, create interface session cookie constant under package constant. It will have two string constants. Create new class session cookie token on package entity. This class will represent the token. Since the purpose of authentication is to know who is the user, we will store username in this class. In the token, we can also add other attributes as well. For example, user role or other required attributes. Generate getters and setters. Create session cookie token service under package service. This class will be used to create and read token, annotate as service. First, method to create and store token at session. So we need two parameters, HTTP request to get session and token to store. At this point, we will manage later that the token is not null. So what we need to do here is getting the session from request, creating it if not any by passing true as parameter. Save the token username at session. For this sample, we only need the username. Then, give back the session ID as result. So, where do we use the store method? This is on the first process where user hit dedicated login endpoint. If the credential is correct, then we create and store token. For this, we need to modify basic authentication login filter. Copy basic auth filter as session cookie auth filter. What will be different? In the session cookie flow, we will validate username and password only once, but the username itself need to be passed to next node in flow. Add the isValidBasicAuth method at HTTP servlet request parameter. We will put the encrypted username as request attribute if the login credential is valid. For the API, we will have two endpoints. First API is for login, and second API is a sample for secured endpoint. Create session cookie API on package api.server.out.sessionCookie. Annotate as REST controller to this path. We need a token service. Create the dedicated login endpoint. The authentication was happen on authentication filter, where at this point, we should already has encrypted username from HTTP request. We will return cookie to be used as further token authentication. Take the encrypted username from request attribute. Then, create a token giving encrypted username as its attribute. Store it. Then we are done here. We need filter only at login endpoint. I will copy paste basic auth filter config into session cookie filter config and modify it. Enable the configuration. Use session cookie auth filter. Modify the URL. Now, open Postman collection on folder Session Cookie. Hit login endpoint with one of the existing dummy user with valid credential. Now, see the response on the Cookie tab. In here, we have JSessionID cookie, which is the authentication token generated. We will learn several cookie attribute later, but for now, notice that the expire time is session. We want the session to be valid only for 15 minutes. Get back to Eclipse and modify application.yaml. In here, we can define session maximum age for 15 minutes. Now, go back to Postman. But before we hit the login endpoint once more, we need to clear the existing cookies. Click on this link and clear any JSessionID cookie. Now, when we hit it again, we will see that cookie now has expired time approximately 15 minutes since we hit it. Now that we have the login endpoint, we need to use it for next endpoint. Open Session Cookie API and create second endpoint just to get time and who access it. For encrypted username, remember that the username should already pass authentication. We need to create method to read cookie from session store. On session cookie token service, create read method that will return session cookie token if any. We need to get the session if any, but don't create one. For this, pass false as parameter. If there is no session, we will return empty token. When the session exists, create token with username from existing session and return it. We will read and validate token from another filter. Create new class session cookie token filter. We will need token service letter. Create field for this and constructor to initialize it. In the filter, we need to validate whether there is a valid cookie. If it is not valid, send unauthorized status. Implement the isValid session cookie. In here, read the token from request. We will return true and set valid username at request attribute if the token is present. Otherwise, return false. Register this filter on session cookie filter config. Auto-wire a session cookie token service. Register only for sample endpoint. Open Postman, clear cookie, and now hit the login endpoint. Notice the response cookie value. Now open the time endpoint. In here, we don't put any authorization, but see the cookies on request. It has cookie embedded with same value from previous login endpoint. Now, hit it. Behind the screen, the session cookie filter will validate this cookie against existing session and we can access the time endpoint.